And look what we got here, guys. It is the GoingGear EDC Club. It's the big box. It's the premium box. I love it. I've been really happy with this box. And so we're going to get into this for April 22. And for unboxing, what do you think? Trying something new with some G10 scales on the Benchmade 940-2. They're glossy. Normally I would do a matte finish, a dead flat finish on these, but I decided to try a glossy automotive clear coat on this. This is the 940 that I had my kind of custom green jade on, but just trying these scales out for a little bit. I'm going to carry them, see how durable they are for a little. So anyway, you'll see more about this later. Let's get into this box and let's see what we've got for the premium EDC Club. Now, as I remind people when we do this box, let's switch to the EDC mindset as we get into this. Really like that pattern. Switch to the EDC mindset as we get into this box. I'm going to start thinking about what's in it. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then a bunch of peanuts. PETA likes to chew on these things. Weird. So 6 items in the GoingGear. And is that a little book? Okay. And oh, the leather smell is good. I'm seeing things I like so far, but we'll take a look. Now, oh, sorry, I just realized what that is. That's cool. So the GoingGear Premium EDC Club. Now, there's the regular GoingGear, and then there's the GoingGear EDC Club, and then there's the premium box. I'm assuming that this is the regular and that this is the premium, because this is the high value items over here. So we're going to look at what comes in what I think is the regular EDC Club first, and then we will transition to looking at the premium stuff. And there's actually some, I mean, the stuff that comes in the in just the standard level has been pretty good on its own. But so we're going to take this and we're going to take this. And we're not going to put them there because people might think that we're saying don't like it. We're going to put them over here for now. And we're going to look at this stuff. So, starting with the Kershaw Natrix. Now, the name of the Natrix is a joke based on another knife. I'm not going to get into it, but the Matrix, it's not, I don't know, I wouldn't call it a joke, but it is a play on another name, a more expensive knife. And it almost got them in trouble. With the locking system and stuff like that. You may notice it also looks like some other knives, but I have actually not had a Natrix. And so the sublock system there's drama with this knife, but I have heard great things about this knife, and I'm glad I get to check it out. Now, they give a price of $34.95. There are some really cool special edition. I don't know if I should say special edition, but there's like fancier versions of this available. And yeah, you know, you'll see it looks just like its fancier big brother, the ZT 0770. That is very nice. That is very, very nice. Nice shiny edge on here too. CR13, of course, it's Kershaw, it's not ZT. The cool thing about that is speed safe. So this says in the info that it's a KVT ball bearing system. Normally you don't put ball bearings when you have a spring assist. Okay, I'm not saying it's true or not. I'd have to look it up, but definitely has the speed safe spring assist. Great blade shape, though. I love it. Oh, that's so smooth. That edge is so nice and smooth. I don't have 550 cord right here with me right now. I started to say this before and then I just stopped. So if you don't know, ZT, Zero Tolerance, and Kershaw are in the same family. Same overall company, KAI. Just, you know, Kershaw is the sort of more affordable lower end, and ZT is the higher end, fancier. Looks like a plastic backspacer, but G10 scales. Very, very nice. Feels good. I like it. Definitely like it. Nice jimping right there. Deep carry clip, but like not too obtrusive, you know. And left to right carry. Nice. Nice. This definitely goes and I like it. Now there's a really cool, it's either, I think it's a copper one that I want to get my hands on that I was going to get one day and then didn't, and I don't know why. But I like this one that's all kind of the blacked out edition. It's cool. It's very cool. Yeah, definitely goes in. I like it. You see, it says right there, speed safe. Right there and there. I don't know why they have KVTs, but this goes in. I like it. So, bam. And $34.95, you know, for a Kershaw speed safe, G10 scales, all that, very reasonable. I'm still, you know, I'm one of those guys, and I'm thinking like, back in my day, Sonny, it probably would have been at least $10 cheaper 10 years ago, but that's just where I'm. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. Now, next, we've got the Olight I1R2. I've got one of these things hanging right here, right now. These are really cool. Now, they give a price of $21.95. I gotta be honest, I've never paid for one of these things in my life. Olight keeps giving them to me. But these are really cool little, I wish I had my little work keychain on me right now, because I carry one on my little work keychain all the time. So it's USB-C rechargeable. And I have one of these things that, I mean, literally went through the washing machine and the dryer and still works. Looks a little beat up, but it still works. So first you unscrew it, and the old ones, the whole cap came off and it was capable to lose it, and that sucked. But this one, it retains, and then you can screw it back down. And then so you screw it down a little bit, and you've got, does it say how many lumens? 5, which you can barely see, and then you screw it down all the way, and you've got 180 lumens. And in a workshop or work setting, this thing is great because it weighs absolutely nothing. You can put it on a keychain or whatever. It just is awesome. One thing you want to look out for, though, is that if you you unscrew it to turn it off, you want to make sure that you unscrew it to a point where you can't accidentally squeeze it, because if you leave it even though it's off, if it gets squoze, it can turn on. So you just want to make sure you turn it all the way. But I mean, knurled finish and everything, great grip. I love these things. They're serialized, you know, and they're very much worth it. And the fact that it survived going through the full washing machine and the dryer and still works, great quality. I know Olight's had a hiccup with a couple of their models, and there was a recall, but I want you guys to remember that was a voluntary recall because a few people had some issues that really came down to user operator error. I'm going to be honest, and I'm not trying to shill for Olight. I believe in Olight. I love Olight. I have invested a lot of my own money in Olight because I like the company, I like their products, so anyway, these things are really cool, and I've given these out to family members and friends that I've, you know, because they were given to me. I would not have done that if I didn't feel like I could trust them. So these are good quality little tiny lights to have around. So this is going to go, and I like it as well. So next we have the little tiny survival guide. It's like a little kangaroo. I don't know why that's in my head. So what do we have? $11.97. It's the world's smallest and most complete pocket survival guide ever. Oh, that's dangerous words, because I can almost guarantee it's not. but comes all sealed up, so at least, you know, if you did have it, you could put it in something and it would stay sealed until you needed to open it. If I just screwed it up, but I had to screw it up to show it to you. Oh, I don't like this. So what does this have? Design your ultimate survival kit online. We're gonna have to do this. The MSK1 knife? I've heard of that, I think. Okay, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this in another video. And oh, I love it. It comes, the text is so small. It comes with this, and you can probably also use this to start fires, but that's nice. All right, so I'm going to tell you right now, I get it that they crammed a lot of information in here. I would have preferred a booklet to a folding thing. I like that there are some checklist kind of items, so you can check off what you have. I don't know how EDC wallet size. I don't know how complete this is, guys. I'm gonna. I don't know. These things are edible bugs. Great, great. Not to scale. Thanks. That's awesome. This is never eat anything unless you are completely 100% certain what it is. But anybody that's walking around following this guide to figure stuff out is not 100% certain of anything. I don't know. This kind of thing is. I think it's. This is one of those things where I think it. This is another one of those where I think it's a good starting point, but I don't think it's a good. I think it's a great starting point, but I don't know. These things never. Whenever they're trying to tell you it's the best, most complete guide to anything, I'm like, meh. And in EDC Club, I like a lot of stuff. See, now that it's open, it's like this big floppy thing. So I'm going to put it back in here, because at least you can reseal this up. I'll probably do a follow-up video. I don't want to spend a lot of time looking at every single panel on this. I don't like the format of it, because I just don't. I'd rather have like an actual booklet, but definitely we're going to do this. We're going to do this. This is the kind of thing that my Patreon supporters make possible for all of us. So we're going to check this out. And probably that knife. File. I'm going to put this in. I'm going to put it in don't like it, to tell you the truth. I'm not saying it's not good. I'm saying right now I personally don't like it. Just off the top of my head. And now we've got the Nite Ize S-Biner Black Steel. I've actually bought some of these myself. And these have come in other boxes. And there are times where I'm looking at them and I'm like, all right, well, they're cool, but am I going to use them? And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, I use them. I like these Nite Ize S-Biners. These small ones I actually use them on my work keychain. I've used them before. They're cool to have just for different things. In all honesty, I have a bunch that have been sitting around. They come in different colors too, which is cool because I've used them for organizing different things. They're good. They're useful. I like the locking ones. I'm gonna put these in meh right now. Just because. I mean, I'm saying it because I already have a bunch of them. I understand that if you don't have them already, you might be tempted to put them in and like it. But they can be useful. They have very many uses. But remember, this is just me personally. I like the locking ones that lock. But I'm just going to put them there. And really, I want to get to the premium stuff. So now we have the Tactile Turn titanium bolt action. Titanium bolt. And this is all designed, machined, and assembled in Texas. So I'm guessing this is like a pen? Like a tactical pen? Oh, you guys gotta, I love that. Sorry, that looked dirty, but I like it. Oh, yeah. Oh, that action. Hear that? Wait, one more time. We need to check out this pen. Oh, it writes smooth. Pen 1-5. Pen 1-5. Get it? Do you get it? It's penis. Penis. I like this. Poop. This is a nice pen. And it's light. It's light, and because it's titanium, I can flame this. It's actually a really nice pen. Now my question is, what do we do in terms of refills? And how do we open it? There we go. Wow, it's machined so well. Look at that. You cannot see that at all. And then it opens up. Oh, it's just a Pilot. It's a Pilot, awesome. So I can get refills for this very easily. I like my O Pen 2, my brass O Pen 2, with all the fancy features, but this is a hell of a lot lighter. A hell of a lot lighter. For like just walking around and having just a Pilot refill. And I guess this is this gel? Yeah. But it writes so nice. And the bolt is cool. I like this pen. It's really lightweight. And I could Cerakote this because of the way it comes apart. Or I could hydrographics it. I could just flame anno it. Look at the beautiful, can you see the stonewash on the clip? This is nice. And what do they say? What does this cost? $99. Well, I mean, it's all titanium, completely machined on the inside and outside. I mean, I don't know. You decide what the price is worth to you, but I mean, solid, all titanium, and it's all that machining. I can understand why it is $99.99 or just $99, but you guys got to feel this to understand. I mean, meanwhile, I'm just saying, you know, $99, people are like, oh, that's so expensive. You pick up a Hinderer titanium pen, and it's like $300. So, I don't know. I like it, though. It feels good in your hand. And then the last item in the box is the Anza knives, LWK6 Infinity with leather sheath. They say based in California, they've been hand-making knives since 1980. Their knives are always one of a kind because they're handmade. I like that. Slight variations from knife to knife. 10-inch high-carbon steel file. Oh, it's made from a 10-inch high-carbon steel file. Micarta handles and a leather sheath. Oh. Ooh. Oh, that's... You know what? It is very much my style, and at the same time, not my style at all. But you can see where... So for folks who might not... God, that smells good. Who might not be familiar. Reclaimed metal knife making is very common. And taking high carbon steel from other sources like files, suspension, like leaf suspension in vehicles. I'm trying to think of where else. Off the top of my head, I just there's different places where you can get it from, and then because it's by nature a very high carbon steel, it's good to use for blades because it can be hardened and it can hold an edge. And this is really interesting because you have a hollow grind here, but normally the hollow grind leads right to a very small bevel. But this has a kind of a wide grind on there. But so for handmade knives, using a file is very common. Now, a file which is already has been hardened, it's kind of a hard process because you have to take it, you have to anneal it, you have to put some softness back into it so you can work it. and then, or not, or you know, just you work with hardened steel, which is even harder, and then reheat treat it if you want. Oh, that's very nice. And I love the handmade aspect, that they're all just a little bit different. Beautiful handle, and you've got the Anza USA 22. Very comfortable. A very interesting, like, blade size to handle, but very interesting. Very interesting. You got Ethan sleeping back there, having some kind of dream, I guess. Very nice. Beautiful grind lines and everything. So, you know what? $110. Handmade. Beautiful sheath. Can't stop smelling this leather. Not my style, but kind of my style, but I like it. So, there we go. I love the EDC Club. It's a chance to look at some new stuff, and to really kind of, they really do source some good stuff. This is a little bit different. And again, I'm going to do a separate video on this where we're just going to look panel by panel and take a look at it. We're going to design our ultimate survival kit and look at the MSK1. But overall, pretty cool stuff. I really have been loving the EDC Club, especially the premium box since it came out. And it's just, it's an awesome kind of box. So, what do you guys think? Any discrepancies from your point of view of where I racked and stacked? Anything you guys particularly liked or didn't like, or maybe just differing opinions? Any complaints from your point of view on the prices involved? Or what do you guys think? I love discussing the things with you. So anyway, let me know what you guys liked, didn't like, what you thought. And remember that you guys are all absolutely awesome. I appreciate every single one of you, and I will be back again real soon.